Hi guys, so a seller on Etsy messaged me, asked me to review these printables. I decided to do it. So first of all, you can get them in all kinds of different sizes, but I just got them in the classic Happy Planner size, printed them off from regular paper just for purposes of doing this review. So if you're unfamiliar with the Dave Ramsey baby steps, you're about to learn them now. So this is the first page. Baby step 1 is establishing an emergency fund, and so some people call this a baby emergency fund. So the first thing that I noticed was the $ was behind the number, and that would actually bother me. So if I were purchasing these, I would need that to be, corrected. So I would need the $ to be in front of the number. But other than that, I think this is cool because you can track your progress until you reach 1,000. What I'm kind of confused about is what this is for. So I don't know if you would do, like, let's say you got $100 from, I don't know, your grandma on December the 1st. And then that's where, I don't know what the from where part is. I guess is where you get the money. I'm not sure. That's what I would assume. So anyway, I'm not going to talk about this too long. That is the first page. This is the second page. Baby step 2 says monthly situation. So baby step 2 is paying off your debts from smallest to largest, excluding your mortgage. So snowballing your debts. And I guess you do this on a monthly, like, I guess you would need to print out multiple sheets. So let's say we were doing December. You would put what your debt is, what last month's balance was, what payments you put towards it this month, and then what your balance is at the end of the month. I don't know, something like that. But I guess you would do this for different debts too. Different months, different debts. And then, of course, I noticed this. I think the seller is from Romania, so I'm sure that's why, but I would need that to be changed to, PAID. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good sheet. This is baby step 3, and I think what you're supposed to do on this page is, this would be like the first month, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth month. So let's say December, you were able to put whatever your goal amount is. I guess you would then have to do your goal amount, but I don't know. Let's say your goal amount was $1,000 every month, and that's what your 3 to 6 months of expenses. Well, that's what 1 month of expenses is. So you were going to save $1,000 a month, so you could have $6,000, so that you would have $6,000 in your emergency fund. So let's say this was $1,000. I guess this is for the first month, and you're supposed to track how far you get in the first month. I don't really know. This one is a little bit confusing and honestly a little bit unnecessary. And it just has too much going on, but I think that's what you would do. But then again, let's say you're doing, your first month is January. Okay. This is for the month of it. So let's say we're in December and we have scraped up $600. So in December, we had completed 60% of our goal. And then when we moved on to January, maybe we would use this same sheet, possibly. You totally could. I don't know why it says month up there, but you could use this same sheet. And then, let's say you get the other $400, and then you're at $1,000. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Honestly, some of these pages are a bit much. This is one of them. Baby step 4 is investing 15% of your household income. So you would do the date, what you invested in, the value of the investment, I'm assuming, and then if it were a short or long-term investment. So this one wasn't too bad. I actually like this page. This one, isn't hard for me to comprehend. Baby step 5 is establishing college funds for your children. So I don't know if we're putting the name of the child or the name of the college fund or where we're investing the money or saving the money. But you do month, amount saved, the balance at the end of that month, and then the percentage towards completion. So I like this. This one doesn't have too much going on. So I wonder why our 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund couldn't look similar. But this is baby step 5. Baby step 6 is paying off our home early. So I guess you would put, if it's a house mortgage or a condo, or I guess you can put the name of the, like, whomever gave you the loan, so the name. And then you do the month, the starting balance, the minimum payment, which is your mortgage, obviously. Actual payment, so that would be like any, the extra that you would put towards your minimum payment. I mean, towards your principal, if you actually put any towards your principal. And then the remaining balance at the end of the month. Okay, this one isn't too bad either. And then you can track your percentages down here. So, this one's not bad. Baby step 7, this one I love because I just like giving, and the words giving and volunteering on here like make me happy. So the month that you gave, what you gave, if you volunteered, although I don't know, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be an amount, of course. I mean, because when I volunteer, it's like, volunteer. So I guess maybe just check if you volunteered that month, or put where you volunteered. And then any extra investments. And I guess that's investments, build wealth and give. Build wealth and give. Oh, well, I don't know what this, yeah. Oh, because this is for baby step 7. So baby step 7, this sheet alone is for baby step 7. Because I was going to say there's already an investment page, wasn't there? Yeah. No? What did we just look at? Oh, no, there wasn't. So, I don't know. I guess any extra investments that you make in baby step 7. Okay, I just probably confused myself. But, so this one is the baby steps get debt free. So, again, the $sign is behind the number. But I guess you would just track your percentages of your emergency fund, your debt payments, which is baby step 2, basically. 3 to 6 months of expenses, and your house payments. So for those who need a visual, this would be good. I mean, I could get with this page, but I really wouldn't need it. But I think it's cool that you can track everything, and it has the percentages over there, and you can just fill them in and color them in as you go. Some people like to do that. So baby steps build wealth. So this is the percentage towards your college fund. What I don't understand is at this point we're kind of repeating things to me. But then again, some of these pages are just like extra pages that she threw in. So, but this isn't supposed to be one of them, I don't think. Anyway, so at this point we're just repeating that. And then our monthly investing. So yeah, this is a repeat of the other page. So maybe this is just an extra sheet. I'm not sure about that. This one is assets. So whatever month it is, the total value. Okay, you can track your assets, the total value of the assets, and then your savings and investments. So I guess this one isn't horrible either. That one's pretty straightforward. I'm kind of like functional and simple, and anything extra causes me stress. So retirement this month, total value. Okay, another assets sheet. So pretty much the same as the other one. And you can print this off on a monthly basis. This one I like. So this is the bill payments tracker. But the thing I don't understand is, oh, that's what that is. She's telling us that this is supposed to indicate months, not write your month in. Every time we've seen month on there, I think what she's trying to tell us is that this is, like, these are for months. Okay, that makes sense if that's the case. Because I was thinking we needed to write months on all of these sheets. Okay, so we would write our bill, check if we paid it in January. We would write all of our bills, check them in January, and I like this. What I don't know about is this budget thing down here. I don't know if we're supposed to do our budget for our bills or if we're supposed to do our overall budget. The next one is debt payments. So I used to have something like this in my budget binder. So you would write the name of the debt, the starting value or balance. Oh no, you do the starting value. Starting value of the debt. Starting value. Are we doing the starting value of the car or what the balance is? You get what I'm saying? Like, then we do the minimum payment, the interest rate, and the due date. Okay, so I think value means amount in Romania. I don't know. So I think this is supposed to be, oh, okay. This is supposed to be the starting amount because date, no, starting balance, payment value, which would be payment amount, and then remaining balance. It's too early. I don't know. Y'all will figure it out though if you want it. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Expense tracker. So this one is telling us to write the month in. Yes. Yeah, we write our month in. Date, expense, amount, notes. Straightforward. Like it. Income tracker. Date, income source, amount, notes. Straightforward. I like it. Investments. Date, invested in, value, short term. Oh, didn't we already see this? I'm pretty sure I already saw this. Listen, either it's too early in the morning or I don't know which way is up or down. I'm pretty sure we already saw that. But maybe that's one of the extra pages. Monthly budget. So you would write all of your expenses and the amount and the total. The income, your savings, which if you're in baby step 1, that could be whatever you can put towards your emergency fund, or if you're in baby step 2, if you have any sinking funds, or if you're in any of the other baby steps, obviously, you know, there is some savings going on. And then the balance. Is that at the end of the month? The balance at the end of the month, and then next month's goals. The only thing that I would add to this page, I would actually take away from some of the other pages, but the one thing that I would add here is an actual and a total section somewhere. Or incoming and outgoing, you know, because we do every dollar budgets and zero-based budgets. So that would be something that, yeah, that will be something that I would probably add. And then, last but not least, you get a shopping list. So fresh produce, meats, dairy, grains, beans, healthy snacks, frozen products, other products. So if you go weekly, you can just write your stuff out. If you go bi-weekly, monthly, whatever, you can just write all of your stuff out. So I think this is definitely one of the extra pages. But anyway, I'm going to link this down below, and I will, you know, you can click it and go check out the shop if you like this. When I looked to see how much it was $6.16 in, you know, the US dollar. So I'm not sure about anything else, but that's really not too bad if you want my opinion on the cost, because you get all of this for a lifetime, and then you can actually get whatever size that you want. So you can get an A5 size, a mini happy planner size, a classic happy planner size, a regular letter size. You can get whatever sizes that you want. And if you guys are unfamiliar, I got the classic happy planner size. So I could print this out on like real paper. This is like your regular average printer paper. This wouldn't work. But if I printed it out on like a thicker paper like this, which isn't too much thicker, but it is. I got the classic happy planner size, as you can see, so I could print it out, cut it down to size. If I had the classic happy planner punch, I could punch it and then pop it in here like the rest of these. So that's actually pretty good. So I think it's a good value. So anyways, that's my opinion on it. I would just change a few of the things, but other than that, I think it's a pretty good pack.